want to welcome back all my free thinkers to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, where our number one goal is to accumulate and grow wealth, regardless where you are in your crypto journey. Okay, people, I got a special one for you guys. Actually, this video was supposed to come out last night sometime, but I like to do good research, and as I was getting ready to release the video, I came upon some more information that I felt like was very, very relevant to you guys making your decisions or making you want to go out and do a little bit more research on your own. And I'll tell you all about that. But before I do that, this is the first video of the day. Happy Friday to everyone, regardless where you are. And for some of you, it might be Saturday, but happy weekend. How about that? Let's start our day off right. To manifest wealth, I put into action the required wisdom. Now, for all my new subscribers that signed up, I want to thank you too. We like to start this off with a affirmation. We believe that saying positive things is way more beneficial than saying negative things. So we always start our day off right on this channel. Okay, guys, if this is first time to the channel, check us out, hang out in the community a little bit, give us a thumbs up, or subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you don't miss something like this, because this one that I'm about to share with you, I believe is a great opportunity, not financial advice, and I'll tell you about it right now. We're going to be talking about Ondo Finance right now. Ondo Finance. This is a token that's jumped on the scene. It's right now it says 78 cent. This token jumped on the scene in January of this year. It's fairly new. But the great thing about this, I'm just going to jump off with the real big stuff that made me pay attention to it. Um, I've heard people talking about this token, not many people, and I'm pretty glad because it's not on everybody's radar. Some of the bigger channels I've saw talking about it, but you know how to go. Just because a big channel is talking about it, or just because your favorite YouTuber, influencer, or your coworker or whatever is talking about it, doesn't mean that takes away your research. You always have to do your own research. Okay, so I went and I started doing some digging on them. Ondo Finance, these not only is Coinbase Ventures backing this token, but I'm pretty sure they're the first token working with BlackRock. Yes, you heard it right. BlackRock, the guys who brought us the Bitcoin ETF, the guys that pretty much owns all of the finances in the world, or US, something like that. But this particular token is working with them, and they're working on they're going to be tokenizing real world assets. That's been the theme right now, what we've been really talking about here. When well, I'll wait for that. They have 10 billion tokens supply, and then circulating they only have a million. Excuse me. They have a little over a billion circulating. Now the thing about them, they're already $1 billion market cap, which is phenomenal. That's actually phenomenal. And again, smart money know when you put Coinbase Ventures and BlackRock together, oh my goodness. So that's good in itself. Their high that they've reached, their all-time high for this token is $1.05. So you guys really early. We look at the all-time right here, and like I told you guys, they busted on the scene around about here, and January 18th, and for a while there they wasn't really ever super cheap. They came in at 8 cents. That didn't last but like a day. And that just tells you right there, when the right people are pushing the token, look how far it can rise. When I was thinking about releasing this video last night, before I'm actually redoing it now, I didn't have any. And I told you guys, and for full transparency, I was like, I don't have any yet. I'm waiting on it to possibly drop to 60 cent. But looking at the market, overall market sentiment, and in their past, I didn't think we could. Actually, for full transparency, last night I believe when I was looking at this, we were down to like 55, and the fear and greed. So I was like, maybe I'll wait and hopefully it get down to 60 cent. Well, upon further research, like I always tell you, do your research. I was like, man, I need to get in now. So I did get in. I made another swap of one of my tokens and got in. And because I'm just trying to line up, because what is today? Today is the Bitcoin halving, actually. So I'm just trying to, before everything just goes nuts and get crazy, I wanted to make sure that I was in a play like this. Again, not financial advice. Let's hop over here to some news on these guys. Look at this. So here we go. We got Ondo Finance to move 95 million to BlackRock's tokenized fund for instant settlements for its T-bill token. Now here's the thing, and it's Tittle. They have their Tittle token or whatever. But here's the crazy thing for you guys. Again, with these real world tokenized assets. Basically, it makes it's hard really to it's well. Let me break it down in a better way. I'm always talking about owning houses and property and different things through tokens. Where this actually is a token that's going to be doing that, and BlackRock is in on it. And basically, what this is saying, I'll show you what it's saying. Ondo Finance is shifting backing assets of the OUSG token to Black Funds build tokenized fund from a less desired short-term treasury bond ETF. These guys do deal in treasuries, bonds, and I think it might tell you here. Tokenized real world assets platform Ondo Finance is moving 95 million of assets to BlackRock brand new tokenized fund build to allow instant settlements for its own US Treasury backed token. This their token. Um let's go down. Hold on. All right, until now, Ondo's token was backed by BlackRock's iShares short treasury bond exchange traded fund, which traded only during traditional market hours, opposite of crypto's around the clock nature. The allocation allows Ondo to significantly speed up subscriptions and redemption time to instant settlement at any day from the T plus 2 days on Ondo's blog. Many investors, hold on. So, and this is something going on a lot of people don't even realize. Ondo's action marks the first example of a crypto protocol leveraging asset management giant BlackRock's tokenized fund offering, which debuted last week. The fund represented by the Ethereum-based build token backed by U.S. Treasury bill. Okay, so when you take rare paintings, ownership of paintings, bonds, and different things. This is by them tokenizing real world assets. This is where crypto is really headed. It's gonna make it a lot easier to buy debt, like because transfer debt from different people or um, own homes and different things. Like if you want to buy a home, it's going to be a little bit easier now where you can buy it through crypto. Well, when I say easier now, I don't mean right now. I mean in the future. This is what they're gearing up toward. Um, your precious metals, um, you got precious metal, you got paintings, things of that nature. It makes it a lot easier to own it that way. And when you have BlackRock publicly pretty much being in bed with these guys, that says a lot. That says a lot. So I'm bullish just based on that alone. But before I even got into that, before I even learned about any of that, I was poking around again. Don't leave your research at just something like that. I was poking around over here. Let's check over here real quick. Check over here. They only got 34,000 holders currently, right now, in this token, in Ondo. 34,000. That's small. That is great news for me. I really wish it was less than this, but that's not bad. The highest it's been is $1.05. This is the first major Bitcoin halving cycle that it's going to go through, and it's coming on at the perfect time. 13 million in liquidity. Then there it is right there. The market cap 1 billion market cap. Look at these whales right here. Look at these whales. Look at these buys right here. 12,000, 17,000, 16,000. Look at this. I'm trying to look for the biggest. 29,000 a whale bought, and that's today. And they bought at a price of 77 cent. I got in at a price of 76 cent, I believe. But I plan on picking some more of this up, but not just based on this. I'm gonna go back through some more stuff for you guys. Let me pop over here to their Twitter. 88,000, modest. For them just really jumping on scene, that's great. They do have a point system over there, and let me tell you, this is a they're based out of New York. The company's based out of New York, but here's the thing. For their point system, because they're nonprofit. That's the other big thing. This company is a nonprofit, and which is great because hold on, let me show you. I better show you this way. Uh, okay, the Ondo Dio. Now, a lot of you don't know what that means. A lot of my newer subscribers don't know what that means. Basically, what that stands for is decentralized autonomous organization. Now, what that basically means is this particular crypto token, it's not ran by a CEO or a board of anything. It's basically community driven, which is great, and community driven, and they pretty much vote. They run things by a voting process, which is also pretty good. And I'm gonna break that down to you. You know, I'm good with the analogies. So to make you guys understand, because you need to know who's behind the scenes pulling the strings. We know BlackRock's one of them, but um, a good way to look at it is imagine a motorcycle club. I'm gonna use that. Imagine a motorcycle club, and that motorcycle club didn't have a president. It didn't have a president. All it had was voting members. Everybody in the club had an equal voice, and they all had, they all went by rules. It was a book. It was a book of rules and guidelines to let them know um, basically what could and couldn't be done. And that rule book, it wasn't hidden from anyone. It was in one central location where everybody could go and they could check and see if everything that they're the direction that they're moving in, if it's something that's fair and if it's something that's in the Bible per se, the golden rule book. That's similar to basically how a company like this is being read, except it's all on the blockchain. Everything's on the blockchain. They vote to make moves, and the great thing about that is when it's community driven and hopefully everybody's on the same page and wants to see the same thing. It's the structure of the company is a little bit better. So this is basically how this token is ran. Um, well, here's another thing about the investor allocation because I was checking this out as well. I don't want to bore a lot of you, but with the details of this, but I am gonna go through it because also what I want to show you guys. This is how you do some research. I am in the white papers, by the way. I am in their white papers. You can get that off Coin Market Cap, and then you can go off in there. But I was looking at the Series A investors, and let me explain this to you. That means these numbers you're looking at right here, they own less than 7% of the company. And here's the great thing I like about this particular company, because when you look at something like this, you have to say to yourself, man, so who owns a lot of these tokens and can they dump these tokens and bring the price down? Because to the smaller investors like you and I who are getting in, that's something you want to watch out for. Well, the great thing about this one is the Series A investors, the guys with the big bucks. It was a 20 million equity investment. I believe that's the amount that they was heading for. You had to put in some big cheese for that. Well, Those guys got their tokens first. They have a certain amount of tokens allocated, and those tokens are locked for 1 year. So I'm gonna say from probably January of this year to January of next year, and then after they get the tokens, they can't just take the tokens and just dump them because they're not gonna get them all at one time. They're going to be released to them over a 2 year period, probably like 10% here, 15% there, which protects investors like us, so they can't just dump all their tokens and take all their money. Same with the seed investors, less than 7% that of the company they own, and theirs was a $4 million equity investment. Again, 1 year locked, 24 month release, and it goes on and on. A little bit less for these guys right here from these two levels, 18 month and 6 month. But they have also they own less tokens, so we're safe on that, which is all good. That all checks out for me. Let's move up a little bit. This is I feel like let me see the governing process, and here's an example of how the governance process works. Is this? I think this is it. Oh my God! Elect committees to once the governance proposed finalized, you can submit. And this part here. They're just telling you how their voting process takes. See, voting period 3 days. Once the voting period is live, people will be able to cast votes during this period. Now, when we was over on their Twitter page, we saw the point system, and there's not a whole lot out on the point system, but I know it will benefit you if you own the token. Like now, I own some tokens. I should get points for that. Probably, I probably might have to. I might have to look into that because I might have to upload it to something. But I own some tokens, and for full disclosure, I got mine on crypto.com. This you can get these tokens. Of course, you can get them on Coinbase. You can get them through Uniswap, different ones like that. You can get them through. Well, we'll just check that here in a sec. Let's go check this out right quick. Okay, I don't want to guess on you guys. Okay, you can get them on KuCoin. You can get them on Coinbase, Uniswap, Kraken. This is a big deal. And of course, I got mine on crypto.com, and I'll probably transfer them out. Yep, there it is right there, crypto.com. So they're already Bybit, the Gate.io, they're everywhere. They are already, and see, that's the power of the name and the people who behind you. You got BlackRock and Coinbase Ventures, and this is really the first project crypto-wise that, besides that Bitcoin ETF, but this is really a big deal for BlackRock to be aligned with them publicly. You don't even have to guess about it. So this is one of those opportunities that I feel is a great opportunity for me. Let's just put it that way. As always, I want you guys to do your own research. Go back over here. Again, this tells you all of this tells you how they're voting and everything goes. So this was the article. Where else we at? Let's go look at their okay, so their point system. So basically from what I saw from their point system, um, again, I get points for that. And then if I participate in their voting, I will get points for that as always. What that helps you by being in the points, I guess, in the future, their points might go towards you getting discounts on some of their projects or products or whatever they come out with, and you'll probably just get notified faster with certain things. You probably get a discount on certain things, but there's not a whole lot of information out on that, so I don't want to misspeak on that. But yeah, Ondo Finance. This is one that I've put on my watch list. And again, if this video would have came out last night, I'd have been telling you guys it's one that I'm still researching. I'm possibly don't know if I'm gonna get in it, but I would like to get in it at a lower price. But obviously that changed from last night to today, and I'm now in this project. So again, this is one that checks a lot of boxes, and I will continue to discuss this, and I will continue to watch it. I will definitely continue to watch it. Look at all these buys, y'all. Look at all these buys. Got some sales there, but I look at this big money right here, and these guys had some smart contracts up So they were already waiting for it to hit a certain price, and then they swooped in and bought a ton, a ton. These are their scores. Contract has been verified. It's not a honeypot. Buy tax, zero, sell tax. All of this. Look at this. Community trust 100%. Well, that's probably because of Coinbase Ventures and BlackRock. What other two names do you need? So yeah. So that's one. That's my that's one I believe is gonna do very well. It's already at $1 billion market cap. Just imagine when they get to 3 and 10 billion, because it's going to get there. I truly believe that. You know, BlackRock don't put their name on stuff that don't have a rocket pack strap to it. Anyway, yeah, check it out, guys. Always do your own research. Thank you, everyone. Love the community. Again, I got to keep saying that. All right, I'm out.